All frucked up, day 25. Just a few thoughts here on the long form video. Waking up this morning after an excessive quantity, over 12,000 milligrams of sodium yesterday, I looked down and I noticed that my feet look like balloon animals. And that's a little disturbing. That level of inflammation, fluid retention, what have you. It's going to become something serious if I don't deal with it very soon. So tried to take a little bit more of a serious approach today. And on the drive to work, I've got an hour commute. I fired up Audible. I was listening to the 80-10-10 diet by Dr. Douglas N. Graham, I believe. I'd had the audiobook for a while. I'd listened to it one time when I wasn't really present to the moment. It was just kind of something playing in the background while I was working on spreadsheets. But today I wanted to take a little bit more of an active listening role as it played. I was still at work. I was still working on spreadsheets. But I wanted to listen with a little bit more attention because my implementation of high carb, low fat has obviously been a train wreck. And I say that because the scale feedback bears that out. The current state of my lower legs seems to reinforce that point quite dramatically. So, yes, to anyone that might leave some concerned comment, yes, I am under a doctor's care. Obviously, I don't see the doctor daily. Yes, I am an adult and I'm trying to take care of this on my own with, some common sense, which is not so common, and a little bit of, I would say, skin in the game over the last 8 or 9 years in the health and wellness space. So I've seen this before. I've seen it in my eldest brother's feet. I know it's not a good thing, and I am taking steps to remedy that. So a little bit more of a sharper focus on exactly what I'm doing and not just kind of laissez-faire, rolling through the day like, oh, there's something in my fridge that I could clean up, or oh, there's some starch over there on the counter that I could shove in my face. I'm trying to be a little bit more serious now. So, it's kind of sad that it comes to that, right? That I have to have a little bit of a scare and like, oh, my feet look like balloon animals. That's probably not good. And I'm trying not to laugh. But yeah, the reality is, no, it's time for me to round a corner. It's time for me to make significant change and really get this dialed in. So, no, I'm not giving up. And yes, I still believe that a high carb, low fat diet is the way to live your life. Not because I've ever had much experience with that. I dropped some weight in high school taking a low fat dietary approach, and kept it off through first couple of years of college, 4 years active duty in the Navy. But, life happens, the weight comes back on, you drift away from a diet. So, yeah, my implementation this time around with a high carb, low fat diet, it's been a slow motion train wreck, actually. So, but I will get it dialed in. And because it just aligns with not only the fact that there's not much left that I haven't tried. So high carb, low fat. Yes, I did that in high school, but I didn't spend significant time with it. So the high carb, low fat approach is something I'm very interested in. And I think ethically, I'm kind of leaning that direction too. I don't have any plans to become a vegan, but I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if I was, ultimately. At least 6 days of the week, right? So we'll see where this goes. I actually think I was feeling some peripheral neuropathy today. It's like, to the extent that I was noticing that my feet had sensation, it didn't seem normal, air quotes. So, yeah, I think it goes beyond just sodium and fluid retention, but we'll see. I'll talk about my feet some more because I know the internet's so interested. I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully I have said and any case a few less times than in my other videos. If not, my apologies. I'm fighting the urge to say any case right now. Y'all have a good evening. How about that? Have a great evening. See ya.